Hello family, and welcome back to my channel. This is Ashley if you are new here, and I'm here to plan in my memory planner for October the 8th or October the 9th through the 15th. So let's just get going. I'm going to use this absolutely gorgeous kit by the Penny Pages. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to use this kit because it's so freaking pretty. Like, look how pretty it is. Oh my gosh, it's just so pretty. So we're going to use this, and yeah, we're just gonna get going. So many stickers to use, so many things. Not this kit, that's for something else. And so yeah, I'm also gonna pull in some foil because that's just what I like to do in my memory planner. I really wanted the black underlays that I have, but I just couldn't find them anywhere, and that's really annoying because I wanted to use them. But I don't think I have any black that I love, right? Like, I don't think I have any black in here that will work. I've pulled out foil. Apparently it's everywhere. I have like some hollow and some silver that I could use, but I don't have them for underlays, and that's really what I need them for. So I think we're just gonna stick with what we have, but it's frustrating because I just wanted some black, and I have a roll of black, but I cannot for the life of me find what I have done with it, and it's so frustrating. I have no idea what I did with it. Okay, so we are going to get started. Oh my goodness, you guys. We are all the way in November now. We're in the first week of November, but I have been through it. Not even gonna lie to you. Like, it has been a hellacious few weeks for me and my family for that matter, but for me specifically, which if mama's sick, it's not good, right? I have had a tooth that got inflamed and infected. I went to the doctor, and they did say that they felt like there was some infection and inflammation in there. However, since I'm pregnant, it makes things very complicated to get things done with your mouth. And so I have 2 teeth that need a root canal, okay? So I need 2 root canals, and they have told me that they transferred me and referred me to a college that is a dental college, because there's the only people that will work on it while I'm pregnant other than them, and they can't work on it in office, right, as far as root canals go. Now, there are other people I could go to for like extractions, but I wanted to keep my teeth, so as far as root canals, they're the only other people, and they're an hour and a half away. So I call them for the root canal, and the root canals, apparently, like, the roots of my teeth are too complicated for them because they're too big and they're too complicated for them to do it in office. So I have to go to this place, right? It's an hour and a half away. When I call them for an appointment, they can only do, they're not even taking appointments until the end of January. I'm like, what the frick, are you kidding? I'm already going to have this kid by then. Like, that's not really helping me at all. So I'm like, okay. And they're not even taking appointments until the beginning of the year. Like, you can't make the appointment now. You have to wait. I'm like, okay, so that's like not helpful at all. So I end up like calling around, figuring out, like, there's not even anybody I could find that would do it, like, with me just paying out of pocket, not my insurance. Please do this. I know I'm pregnant, but please, can you just... Nope, nobody. So I'm like, okay. So I end up waiting and trying to get an appointment with someone, but not really being successful. And yeah, so I'm just like waiting on an appointment, hoping that somebody can get me in. And so while I'm waiting, my dentist put me on antibiotics to kind of make the swelling go away. because she's like, well, nobody's really going to work on it unless you don't have any infection anyway. So let's get you on some antibiotics, make sure this infection goes away, and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So I'm on the antibiotics for 7 days. Okay. 7 days I'm on the antibiotics. And I get an abscess. And it's like horrific. Okay. So the pain has kept me up for weeks. I mean, like 3 weeks now. The pain has been so severe. Oh no. That I cannot sleep at all. And I mean, like, I can sleep like 30 minutes at a time, and I have to rush off and like go get an ice pack or a heating pad and switch from ice pack to heating pad to ice pack to heating pad to be able to sleep at all, like any sleep. So I've been going through that for about 3 weeks now, right? And then when I'm on the antibiotics, like, it's just getting worse, and the abscess comes and it makes it even worse. Like, I can't sleep. It's excruciatingly painful. So I'm dealing with that, right? Then I like call and tell them, like, hello, I have this, and it's an abscess, and it's terrible, and you know, this is happening and this is happening, and nobody will help. Okay. So anyway, I don't remember what I was saying. I'm getting interrupted. I'm probably going to get interrupted quite a bit, but such is life. So I've just been in a lot of horrific pain, not being able to sleep. It's been absolute torture, and nobody will help me. Nobody will give me answers. Nobody can tell me who can help me. Nobody can help me. Nobody can schedule anything. Like, it's just been absolutely insane, and I can't take anything because I'm pregnant, right? So I couldn't take anything. Nobody would prescribe me anything. They told me I couldn't take anything at all for pain, nothing. And I am the kind of person, like, when I'm pregnant, I don't take medicine. So I don't even take Tylenol, which they say you can take. I don't take that. I'm pregnant. I'm not taking it. I'm not putting anything in my body that I don't, like, have to have. But you guys, this pain was so bad. Like, I don't know. I wanted to take something because I was dying. Like, it was literally that bad. In the middle of all of this, I also had... I had a fall festival / homeschool group that I had to plan for and put on. And so I was advertising for that. I was planning for it. I had to create all the games and stuff for our fall festival and get people to volunteer and make sure all my volunteers were ready and buy all the supplies. Like, it was extensive, and it was a lot of kind of like physical, let's get down and dirty and get things done work. And it was not good. And in the middle of all of this, I was also told that I have like severe anemia. So I have an iron deficiency, and which could be dangerous for the baby. It could cause preterm labor. It could cause all of these issues. And I couldn't, like, I need to put this up at the edge because it's going to look weird if I don't. But I didn't want it to be so far away from the day covers, but it's okay. It'll be fine. But anyways, so I was trying to keep that under control. But I don't know if you've ever taken an iron supplement or any kind of vitamin, but when you do it on an empty stomach, it's not so good. And I wasn't able to eat because, you guys, like, I wasn't able to eat. So I was losing weight, like, just terrible. It's very easy for me to lose weight, and I was losing weight, and that's not good. It's not good for me and baby, especially with the iron deficiency. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, all this stuff, and I can't sleep, and it's just been absolute torture. I mean, torture. Like, the pain has been so bad that I've just been completely tortured. It's been horrible. So then I did the fall festival. Everybody felt so bad for me because my mouth was like huge, and I looked like I belonged at a fall festival, but I looked like I was in costume, and I totally wasn't. And my mouth was just completely like swollen and huge, and it looked horrible, and it hurt so bad, and the pain was really bad. There was a lot of heat to it. I had been running fever and chills and all the things, and I've toughed it out, you guys. Like, I'm very proud of myself because I felt so terrible, and I put on a show. Then the next day, fast forward, and I went to church, and I sang with an infected abscess tooth. I sang anyway, and everybody's like, what the heck? Like, how is she doing that? And I'm like, I'm not letting the devil get his way. Like, I'm doing the dang thing, and, you know, watch me go. And then on Monday, the infection and the abscess had moved from like the area where my tooth was, which was my bottom molar. It had moved from that area to the bottom of my jaw and my throat. Okay. And it was like moving all in my throat. My throat was huge. It was fevered. It was bad. So I called the surgeon who I had finally got an appointment with just to take the stupid thing out. He was supposed to take it out November the 7th. I called him and I was like, look, this is what's going on. Should I be worried? Is this dangerous? Like, I have read that, because, you know, I'm a Google queen. I know, like, doctors hate that. But at the same time, when you don't have any information to go off of, that's, what else are you supposed to do, you know? And I was like, you know, I have read that, I don't like the purple being on the purple, that it's not okay if it reaches your throat. Like, it could be, you could, you know, asphyxiate, you could, you know, the infection could get into your bloodstream. It's really dangerous for my baby. Like, what am I supposed to do? And he was like, excuse me, go to the ER now. And I was like, oh, okay. So I go to the ER, and I was like, well, are they going to be able to do anything? Because when I talked to the ER, they told me they weren't, because it was dental, and there's, like, you know, there's laws separating medical versus dental and all the things, and you can't do this and this because you're not qualified and da-da-da. It's like this legal thing, right? So it's all this legal jargoned web that they have to be careful of. And he was like, look, they should have an oral surgeon on staff or on call, and they should be able to do something if it's as bad as you say, and it is truly infected like that. If it's near your throat, like, it has to be dealt with, because I can't do anything about it in office anyway, because it's life-threatening, and I would have to do surgery at a surgical table. Like, that's how bad it is. So I was like, okay. So I go to the ER, and I'm in there, and, like, look, like, my dad ends up dropping me off at the ER because Josh was on it just so happens Josh was on this huge job, right? This heavy duty, high, you know, big falutin, you know, job. And he can't do anything. He can't leave. He can't go anywhere. He can't do anything. He can't be there. Da 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 da. Like, it's just this high priority job that he's at this week, and he's at it all week. So 3 days out of the week, this is this job, right, that he's at, and it's huge. It's this big thing, and everything's already going wrong with the job. Like, it's just, everything is not falling in my favor during all of this. And so my dad, like, comes and gets the kids in the big old 15-passenger church van, because that's all we can fit in, right? None of my family's vehicles can fit us, and Joshua has our vehicle. And so he comes and picks them up, and he drops me off at the hospital. And I'm like, I take some planners, and I take some journals and a few stickers, and I'm just in it for the long haul, right? Because I know, like, I'm going to be waiting forever. And I just get comfortable, and I bring my phone charger to make sure I can stay in touch with everybody, and I'm just in it for the long haul by myself in the waiting room. Now, just so happens that this hospital that I have to go to, because the oral surgeon tells me, like, the hospital closest to me doesn't have one on staff, and so I have to go to the next hospital over. And it just so happens this is the hospital that I went to when I lost the baby, and it's the same waiting room where I lost the baby. So I'm trying to deal with my feelings, and I'm by myself, and it kind of sucks, but I'm just like, okay, it's fine, it's not a big deal. And you guys, I'm sitting in that waiting room for 12 minutes, and they call me back. And I'm like, okay, well, they just probably want my vitals, and then they're going to send me back in here, because that happens a lot. And when they figure out what's wrong with me, they just stick me in the room. They're like, wait here. So here comes they take my blood work and everything. And I'm like, whoa, this is like super fast. I'm like, okay, cool. And they take my blood work, and once they get the blood work back or whatever, they're checking to see if the infection is like moved to my bloodstream yet, which is very, very dangerous for me and baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, cool. So they get the blood work back, and it's like almost like, you know, like it's almost to that scary point. So next thing I know, the oral surgeon is like coming in my room, and he's like, hey, Miss Johnson, blah, blah, blah. I am Dr. Hudson, which is the same doctor I had an appointment with for the extraction on the 7th. The same doctor I had talked to that morning on the phone. It's the same doctor. And he's like, yeah, you know, your blood work, the toxicity hasn't reached into your bloodstream like per se yet, but it's very close. And the fact that that right there is next to your throat, we're getting this out. Like, we have to do this today. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, oh, okay, we have to do this today. And he's like, book an OR now. And he's like, I want to do this within the next hour. I'm like, what the crap? So like, he's like freaking out, rushing me. And, okay, another phone call. And you're probably going to hear some screaming because Jensen is talking to his brother very loudly. Oh my goodness. Okay, so anyway, I had this surgery by myself with nobody there. And then Joshua ended up getting there. Oh my goodness, screaming. Joshua ended up getting there and spending the night, and then leaving at 6 o'clock in the morning. So he was like barely there the whole experience. Okay, so he wasn't there pretty much the whole experience. And that was okay, because he had to work this job, and he was like, he was very conflicted, and he was like freaking out. And I was like, it's okay, like it's fine, you know, I get it, and you know, you gotta work, and you can't lose this job and like this particular contract, because it's a big deal, and you need to be there, and you can't be absent from it. Like, it wasn't one of those things where he could just send his crew out. Like, he really had to be there the whole time. And so he was just upset about it. And I was like, it's fine. It's okay. I'm used to it, which is not exactly the most fun thing to be used to it, but I am, so it's okay. And, so he did feel really bad, but it is what it is. I got through it. And then my mom ended up, who picked me up? He picked me up. He ended up being able to come and pick me up, but I actually had to wait for him. I could have been discharged 2 hours earlier, but I had to wait for him to get off of work to come and pick me up. And then my parents, my dad brought the boys to us at home, and they wanted to go trick-or-treating because, of course, I got released on Halloween night. And so it was just insane and crazy. And they ended up taking them trick-or-treating in our neighborhood at the last minute. It was just so crazy. Like, everything happened so quickly, and we weren't really prepared for that. And I definitely wasn't prepared to have to stay overnight. Oh, okay, so that's the thing. Okay, I'm really sorry for all the noise, but Jensen keeps coming up and down the stairs, and he's coming up the stairs talking to his brothers down the stairs and like throwing things at them and telling them to catch it and all of this randomness. And so it's very loud. But anyways, I had to stay overnight. So I stayed for about 36 hours. I had to be put on antibiotics through an IV. I got stuck so many times. You can't even see it anymore. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times I had to get stuck to get extensive blood panels drawn, and I had to get like extensive blood panels drawn like several times, and they couldn't use the same vein, of course. And then I had to get IVs for antibiotics. I had to get those, and then I had to get deep tissue blood drawn and all of this kind of stuff. Like, it was extensive, and they were trying to make sure that all of this infection was out of my body and I didn't have to come back. And I appreciated that, but it was just a lot, and it was in a short amount of time, and I was so exhausted. They did give me some pain medicine, and they sent me home with some as well, but I've been trying not to take it, of course, for the baby, because it's not good for him to have that for a long period of time. So I've only been taking it at night, and last night I only took one instead of the 2 that I'm allowed during the night. I only took 1, and then I don't take anything during the day, even though, like, I can have it every 6 hours. I don't take anything. I just deal with it until nighttime, and it is helpful for me to not be in horrible pain while I try to sleep, but I have been trying not to take it at all because I don't want him to have that in his system, because whatever is in my body is also in his body, and so I don't want that. So I've been trying really hard to just not take it, but I still have this huge hardened, very, very rock hard knot on my jawline and my, like, going down towards my throat. And that's not good, because if I keep that, then they could possibly have to go back in and do surgery on the outside of my throat and take that out, because that means it's calcified and it's not going to go away on its own. And we don't want that. That would really suck and be absolutely horrible. So really don't want that. And I'm praying and praying that that is not the case. Because that would be really awful, and I don't want to have surgery again. I don't want to be put under anesthesia again while I'm pregnant with him. I don't want any of those things. So I'm praying against that, but it is a possibility, unfortunately. And so I'm hoping that that does not have to happen. And yeah, so if you say prayers and you are a believer, then definitely pray for me and pray for my family and my mouth and all the things. And yeah, so it's just been one of those weeks, man, like just craziness and chaos and all the things. And Joshua's been working and working long, and we have been like, it was Tristan's birthday yesterday and he worked long, and Tristan wanted to go to church, and which is amazing that my little boy wants to go to church on his birthday. I'm not complaining about that at all. And so we had to make it there. I mean, it's his birthday, and that's what he's wanting for his birthday. He wants to go to church. That's what he wants to do for his birthday. So we were trying to make it there, and we did, and I was so happy that we did. I feel like this gold is just not doing it. I need a rose gold, so let me go grab that. But we did that, and then, you know, just trying to make that special in a crazy time, even though there's so much else going on, and trying to, you know, get him taken care of and make him feel special, even though everything's insane and going wrong and crazy. So we did that, and today Josh was going to take him by himself to go get his the other half of his birthday present, and he gets to go with his dad by himself, which is always something that they want to do. And so he's going to go do that. But now Tristan's tooth is bothering him, and we're dealing with that. I have an appointment for him on Monday, but today's only Thursday, so I'm hoping that his mouth doesn't bother him. And it's probably just like he has a cavity there, and it's probably like his sinuses and allergies bothering him with the cavity. These are snowflakes, but I'm still going to use them. I think they're really cute. But yeah, that's going on. And it's like one person's mouth gets fixed and the next person's mouth. And then I still have the other bad tooth on the other side. So I haven't been able to eat very well because one of my teeth just got surgery. And then the other one has problems and needs to be worked on. And so it's just like, you can't win for losing it. It's just too much. And so, yeah, I've got to get that done. And then I have other teeth that need to be worked on because I am old enough that when I was younger and had cavities, I had metal fillings. And all of those metal fillings are deteriorating. That's what's caused all of these problems with my mouth to begin with, is that all those metal fillings are deteriorating and breaking apart in my mouth. And so it's causing all these issues. And I've got to get all of them replaced. And it's just, you know, dental work is no joke, and dental work sucks. Nobody wants to go to the dentist. Nobody. Well, I do have a friend, and she says that she actually enjoys going to the dentist and getting her teeth clean. Like, it feels good and she likes it. And I'm like, oh no. But tooth pain and uncomfortable things and when you have bad teeth or whatever, like, you don't enjoy it. So there's that. Okay, so anyway, long story for all of our dental woes, and Jensen woke up with pouring green grossness from, you know, the weather changing, and everybody's allergies have been going absolutely insane. We always have the crud every seasonal change. It goes throughout our house. It's a big ordeal. I just pray he doesn't get an ear infection from it. It's just, it's always a big, disastrous mess. I hate it. We go through it every seasonal change. It's just been a mess. And then, you know, I have everything else that is coming that I've had before when I was talking about how busy it's going to be these last few months. It's going to be so insanely busy. I have a Pastor's Appreciation Day this weekend to plan for. Next week I have not next week, but the next week I have homeschool group, and I also have my baby shower that week. I have lots of things coming my way, so it's just insane and crazy and holy cow, and everything's coming at us at once. And then I have my whole family coming here for Thanksgiving, and then I have and then it'll be on to Christmas. So at least, and I have a baby shower to do that month as well, and then it'll be Christmas. So, and then I'm expecting Evander to show himself soon after that. So, you know, I'm hoping I can hold him in until, you know, a couple of days after Christmas, and then I'm expecting him to come, because if he's anything like his brothers, he will not wait until his due date. I've never held a baby till their actual due date, whether I've been induced or whether they've just come naturally. They don't ever stay until their due date. So I don't anticipate he will either. And yeah, so that means that he'll be coming right after Christmas, and who knows, I may have a New Year's baby, but we'll see. And so there's just busy, and we're running out of time. Like, I feel like, oh my gosh, like, I'm thinking, oh, it's this many weeks away, and then it's no weeks away, and it's here, and I'm like, oh crap, like, this is insane. Like, are you kidding? It's here already? Oh my gosh. And all of this stuff is happening, so I'm like, wow, man, this is crazy. So anyways, I am anticipating that it's just going to be a busy couple of months, and I really don't need more surgery and tooth pain and issues popping up along the way to complicate things. I really just need things to go smoothly from here on out. It would be nice. So I'm just praying and hoping that happens, because I don't want another surgery. It's really not fun. The anesthesia is just not good to me. It actually, coming off the anesthesia, made me so sore, and my body hurt so badly. It was just like after I got an epidural with Alaric, I felt the same way, and it's just coming off of that medication. It just does not do well with me. Like, I do not like it. My body does not enjoy it. It does not do well waking up from it. It is just not my friend. So, yeah, I am not a fan. So, I'm hoping that I don't have to have that anymore, and that it's just smooth sailing, everything goes okay, and then I can get my tooth fixed when I can get it fixed, and then that one will be finished, and then, you know, I can go from there. So I'm just hoping that everything kind of calms down for me. I hope. But I do have some dental appointments coming up in between all of the craziness. So that, just seeing what that's going to be like. I don't know. So I'm hoping that everything is okay and it works out and it just kind of smooth sailing from here, right? That's what I'm hoping for. So, yes. I'm really excited about my baby shower, though. I really, really am. It's been like the one thing that I've been excited about this whole entire time, so I'm hoping that that is a thing because I am just so excited. I want it to work out. I want it to be what I want it to be, and I'm hoping that I can make it that way. I just am really excited about it. So we'll see how it goes. I have to decorate for it in a couple of weeks. I'm not really that excited to decorate for Pastor's Appreciation Day, to be honest. I'm just not. It's not a fun decorating thing. Like, there's no theme to it. It's not fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind it. I would do anything to appreciate them and show them appreciation. But at the same time, it's just like, it's just not going to be something that I enjoy doing. I'm just going to do it. But I'm really excited about decorating for my baby shower because I have some ideas and things. This is a miracle baby for us. And, you know, we had several losses. Oh, man, Ashley. We had several losses before Evander. And so I'm really excited to celebrate him. Okay, so let's remember this week. Now that I've told you a long, drawn-out story about weeks ahead, let's look at this week. On this day, I did all of my reset cleaning, so it was just a whole bunch. Let's see what this is. I can use Get It Done. Oh, here's cleaning. So let's use cleaning. Okay. Y'all, my kids are loud today. And I did full on, like, wham. I'm doing all the things. I did under the couch. I did mopping. I did, like, behind the beds. I did all the extras. Oops. And then I also did chicken stew on this night. So that was yummy. I love chicken stew. I actually would love some chicken stew today, so maybe I'll ask Joshua if we can do that for dinner tonight. I love chicken stew, you guys, and I haven't been able to eat like a meal in a really long time. It's been absolutely ridiculous how much I have just not been able to eat anything. I'm going to use this purple Sharpie marker, and I do need to pull some icons. So I'm going to put under the couch, mop, and baseboards. Oh, messed that up, but that's fine. And then I'm just going to put chicken stew. And it's really hard to write at the bottom. It's also hard to write with these nails, to be honest. I usually don't like nails this long, but these are just so cute. Okay, so Tuesday, the boys did their chores, which is always good. And they were so good about their chores, and then I started getting really sick, and they haven't been doing their chores worth of crap. Let's just be honest, they haven't. Okay, so let me pull, where's my actual, I think it's like hidden away. Yes, it is. Okay, so I need some cleaning stickers. I think they're like over here somewhere. Where are you, cleaning stickers? No? None? Zero? Here you are. Okay, so let's use this girl for my cleaning. and just gonna put her right there. And then I'm gonna let's put this one down for their chores, this little mop. And then I did the bathrooms, and I know that I have, here we go. Just gonna put that on one of these. I like these little swooshes, they're really cute. I did the bathrooms that day. Boys, chores. Okay. And then we just did a little bit of reading, which is perfect because there's this right here. And then that's pretty much it for Tuesday. There wasn't really a whole bunch going on. I just played with some stickers, so let's put that on there. And I've been watching, actually we've been watching Gossip Girl. Again, you guys, Gossip Girl is my #1 guilty pleasure. I love Gossip Girl. I always have. I've watched it several times through. Like, I don't know what is my fascination with it, but it's my little teeny bopper guilty pleasure show that's like way unrealistic for real life, but I love to watch it. And yeah, so I love Gossip Girl. I love it. Why? I don't know. I just do. It's like way away from my personality, but I just love it. I watched Gossip Girl and played with some stickers. Okay. On Wednesday, I had a dentist appointment. I had to catch up on laundry. So I'm going to put this big girl with this stinky sock and catch up on laundry because I did that all day. It was like one of those huge laundry days where you just do it and get it done. But I had gotten behind on my laundry. Had to get that caught up. And I'm just going to put these like this with a laundry script if I can find one. I really just, here we go. I can use this one. Okay. And then I had a dentist appointment. That's when I first went to the dentist, was on the 11th. So that's when I first went to the dentist and said, hey, I'm dealing with this, got some issues. Like, please, can you help? And they were like, no, we can't do anything for you. Pretty much. I mean, that's really what it amounted to. And then Joshua had to get his prescription refilled. It was like so important. And so he did that. And then we went to church. And my battery is getting low because why would it not? So hopefully I can finish this before it goes wonky on me. Okay, so I had a dentist appointment. He got his prescription refilled. And then, oops, then we went to church. Okay. Dentist. Script. Refill. Church. Okay. Then on Thursday, pretty much chill day, okay? So I'm going to put that I played with some stickers and things. And I'm just going to put like sticker addict or more stickers, please. Whatever, because it was just a really chill day. I've been trying to get my office organized. And yeah. And their playroom organized. So that's what we were doing. Just gonna put office down here. And I'm gonna put playroom. Organized. Okay. Then that's what I did here as well. Worked on the toy room. I want to transform their little toy space for Christmas. That's one of the things that we're doing for Christmas. So that's really what I've been working on, is getting their toy room like really organized and good. And it has been so annoying because their toys are just out of control. And I tried to get rid of things, and of course, like, one of them was attached to everything I tried to get rid of, right? Like, one of them thought that that was the holy grail of toys, and you can't possibly get rid of my stuff. One of them. For everything. And I tried to get rid of things. I did get rid of like 3 trash bags full, but it was like broken things or like, you know, whatever. The things that I actually tried to get rid of to sell, they were like, no, no, no. This is my favorite long lost toy. Have they touched it since then? Definitely not. Like, are you kidding? Just insanity. Office, and then I do need to work on the office and the homeschool room today, by the way. Okay, so Saturday, same kind of deal, just super chill. Like, really boring, actually. Let's see. What can I use? What matches? None of these really match, do they? Let's use, oh, here's some more boxes down here I could have been using. That would have been really nice because they taken up some space. Oops. I'm going to put this couch by the fireplace and just put lazy day. And then I'm just going to put prep for Sunday because I got to get all their clothes and all of that kind of done so we can prep for the long day of Sunday. And I know it's crooked, but lazy day. I'll find an icon to put for that. What do I want to put? I don't know really. What do I want to put? Let's just put one of these little candles. Seems like a good plan. Okay, and then do this. And then I'm just going to put church. Choose a pink. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. They are so loud. And Rangers. Lazy. Day. And then church. And Rangers. Okay. And I'm not going to put anything down there. Just going to leave it alone. I still have tons of stickers to pull and use. Put them in my reusable sticker book so I can use them for something else. So many. And it's so pretty. So pretty. And I think I still have one in here too. Somewhere. Yeah. So pretty. So many things. Okay. So that is going to be that for this memory spread. I love it. I think it's so pretty. Let me pull it to where you can actually see it. So pretty, right? So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate each and every one of you coming to my channel. I hope that you enjoyed this video amidst the noise and the crazy dental stories. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.